Hi. Oh, hello, puppy. Hi.
Hi,
How are
how
you?
are you? Sorry, I was having some technical difficulties, but we're
All
all
good.
good.
I know lives can be really tricky sometimes.
Yeah,
Um,
it's so good to
so
meet
nice
you.
to
I'm
meet
so happy
you
this worked
too.
out.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah,
So we just wanted to give you a chance to give your a quick introduction to our community and kind of just jump into sharing your story.
yeah. So I'm Amira, and I'm sure many of you can relate, or I can relate to many of you what you are going through. Um, Many years ago, about 14 years ago, I was diagnosed with secondary infertility. And so we were told that IVF was our only option. And this was very surprising after conceiving our first daughter. So we did some other treatments, and fast forward, we went through IVF, and got my dogs here too.
Mhm.
And basically it ended up, it was successful. And it was one of the most exciting and happy times of my life. But it was also one of the most difficult
Right.
as I was going through it. And I remember feeling just so depleted and defective. And um, I pulled away from a lot of my friends, and I didn't find there was a lot of support out there. So when my twins turned 2, I started supporting other women and men and couples in this area and giving back.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, what was it like for you to go through secondary infertility while having a child at home? What was that
It
experience
was
like?
really hard. Oftentimes I felt my daughter was one, and, lots of people would be out in the community, and that was a trigger for me.
Right.
So I would feel more comfortable at home.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of the group that I became friends with my daughter, they were all pregnant with their second.
Yeah.
So it was navigating that. And then it was also feeling an immense guilt about, feeling like I should be present with her, right?
Right.
And grateful for her.
Right.
And yeah,
Yeah, two things can be true. Like you can be grateful that you have one child and also at the same time feel really sad and yearning for another child. Both things can be true at the same time. It's hard to kind of consolidate those feelings, but um, that is definitely, you know, it's hard.
yeah, it was really difficult. And, you things as I know from this journey, and personally and professionally, things can also change quickly.
Right.
Yeah.
Did others know what you were going through, or did you kind of keep it to yourself?
That's a good question. I was a little bit more private about our journey, and so I didn't share with a lot of people. I felt more comfortable speaking to those who had been through it or
Hmm.
were going through it. So that even added an extra layer because, I had to kind of put on a mask
Right.
and just, pretend it wasn't happening. Whereas if I would have shared, it eliminates that
Right.
piece a
Do
little
you
bit.
do you wish you had shared, or
Um, Sometimes I wonder because I think when we share, there's something in the sharing when we feel safe to share that reduces
Mhm.
the shame.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Um, what other than leaning into the people who have gone through it, which is an incredible, incredible support, what other tools did you utilize to try to get through what you were going through? What did you lean into as far as helping you process and helping you go through the journey?
Yeah, so I'm mindfulness and yoga are two things that really helped me along in
Hmm.
trying to calm my mind and be
Yeah.
more present, and not let, all the stories that I think might happen or I'm fearful might happen
Hmm.
take me down that rabbit hole. And yeah, it was a lot. I remember really struggling, and it's really only like as I finished my journey and in hindsight that I can look at all these tools and help others use them.
Yeah.
I can't say I was like any expert at using
Right.
them while I was going through the journey.
Yeah. Um, how long was your journey?
It,
How long did it take?
it wasn't terribly long compared to many people. So when my daughter was a year, we started trying, and then about a year and a half, about 2 years later, we had twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh, no, that's
yeah,
any length of time is, it feels like years
it
when you're
does.
going through it. So it's not like a contest of like it only took me a couple months or it took me a couple years. Um, how did you and your partner go through it together?
Yeah, again, it was very difficult on the relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and um, I think I took it a lot more harshly, and it was my body, and I was,
Yeah.
going through the hormones, and I think just the gender differences as
Mm-hmm.
well. So that was a difference, and that was difficult. But I think trying to help him understand, what I was experiencing, and trying to help him understand what I need through it and what he could do to help the process, because oftentimes their role is a little bit less, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, and making sure that, we had time together outside of this part-time job that
Right.
we inherited. And
Yeah.
yeah,
What kinds of tools did he use to get through it, and how did that impact you? Like, I want to see if we can give some advice for any partner out there who's trying to support somewhat like their partner going through it. What kinds of tools did he use that was beneficial for you?
sometimes it's just about listening and asking what they need, or lending a hug, or massaging
Mm-hmm.
my feet, and or driving me to an appointment, and being flexible if I wasn't didn't want to go to a social event, trying to
Mm-hmm.
understand where I was coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't always like that,
Right.
right? But yeah, just being more attuned and understanding, and then also knowing the cycle, and when would be the more vulnerable times throughout the
That's
month.
important. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Um, what other, as we just wrap up, what other kind of words of encouragement could you give to others who are kind of in the trenches of secondary right now? What words can you give to support them?
Yeah, like you're not alone, and this is a journey, and a journey has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And if you're dealing with secondary, it's really important to remember that your body has done this before, and our bodies also remember. And just try to, what I think was really helpful for my own journey, and what can be really helpful, is trying to just be where you are,
Mm,
not going to the past and the past treatments or what's already happened, and not going to the future because we're not there yet, and
right.
just really being in this day, this cycle, this month. And when you can just be where you are, it's a lot different.
That's amazing. That's really, really good advice. Just stay present. It's so easy when you're going through this to look into the future and plan things that haven't even happened yet and make up these scenarios in your mind, but that presence is so important.
Yeah,
So I really appreciate you mentioning that.
yeah, and it's like a practice.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Not an easy thing to do at all.
No,
All right, well, thank you so much, Amira, for spending some time with us and sharing your story. I really, really appreciate your time.
thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thank you so
Take
much. You too.
care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.